Are we watching a war crime here? This was the city of Kharkiv 3 days ago, and what appears to be cluster bombs falling in densely built residential areas. The Foreign Secretary, meeting her counterparts from the Baltic states today, said Britain is backing the International Criminal Court to bring a case against President Putin.
We must ensure Putin fails in this horrific enterprise and his ambitions go no further. We were pleased to support Lithuania's leadership, referring war crimes to the ICC.
The killing of civilians is the most likely way a case could be brought to the ICC, but it's not enough simply to prove that's what happened in incidents like these.
One question is whether or not Russian armed forces are deliberately targeting civilians. So are they directing their attacks intentionally against either civilians or civilian infrastructure? If it's not intentional, the other sort of part of the equation is whether or not if civilians are dying as a result of Russian attacks, are sufficient efforts being made to reduce civilian casualties.
But Russia doesn't even recognise the International Criminal Court and as a rule doesn't extradite its citizens to face trial abroad. But this expert on international law says those who might look untouchable today could find themselves in the dock further down the line.
Well, it seems very unlikely that Putin will appear before the ICC next Tuesday, but this is a bit of a law of unintended consequences. No one could have predicted that Hermann Goering would have appeared before the Nuremberg War Crimes Tribunal in 1945, or that President Milosevic would have ended up before the international criminal tribunals in The Hague at the time of the wars in the Balkans. So it's an unpredictable business, and we can never be sure how things will pan out.
That may all seem distant. More urgently, UK aid flights are leaving Stansted now. There is a disaster emergency committee appeal to help the refugees from Ukraine. In a situation where it often seems the outside world can only watch, at least this is some practical help. Andy Bell, 5 News.